Hey, this is Dave from Dave's Hunting, Shooting, and Bushcraft, Dave's HSB. Hey, we're out here doing a review of these products, super clean products, tire cleaner and degreaser, and we'll see how they work on some of my dirtiest machines. All right, stay tuned. Dave out. If you've ever lived in Tennessee, you know in the summertime your vehicle gets covered with bugs. Bug. And it's just a pain to get off. So now it's a degreaser and it says be careful, don't it's biodegradable though. It says be careful, you know, test it on the spot. I tested it over here and I got no ill effects. So we're gonna do this plastic and see if I can't get them sprayed on, and then we'll rinse it off and see if we can't get these bugs off of this grill with the degreaser. It says just apply it and then, you know, rinse off or wipe off. So we're just going to carefully apply it. This is all plastic. That's what we're going to do. So I'm using it in a way it didn't say to do it, so don't do that. But look at that. I believe it got most of those bugs off. Oh, feline. Yeah, that's amazing. So, here, look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I like that. Yeah, debugged me in no time flat. What do you think? Man, I don't see any bugs. Hey, this is Dave, and I'm out here with old Drippy. As you don't know, I've got a whole series on old Drippy. It's a John Deere LT190, and I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. When I bought it, it leaked oil like you wouldn't believe. It would go through about a half a quart of oil every time you mowed. So I did it one season that way, well actually just the end of a season, last couple months. And then when during winter came, I rebuilt the motor and put new seals in it, and it doesn't leak anymore. When you cold start it after it sits for a while, it blows a little smoke, but other than that, it runs really good. And so we just fixed the transmission. That was an easy fix. There's a pulley, the tines on it had broke, so we fixed that. So this thing's up and running. But today I'm here with the super clean products. So we got wheel cleaner, and then we got two degreasers. One's a foamer and one's a spray. And I'll give you a close-up look of the tractor here in a minute, but it needs a good cleaning. I have not thoroughly cleaned it the entire time I've had it, partially because there was so much grease and grime on it. I just didn't think I'd have the time, and it didn't really seem like worth the effort. So I thought, well, if these products can do it, maybe I'll give this a whirl and see what we end up with. Yeah, the LT190 is, you know, it's a good tractor, and John Deere did a good job on building this. But it's had its moments with it. So we'll see how the cleaning goes. I think it's a good challenge for the super clean products. And so I'm going to wet the wheels because it says to do that. And then we're going to put degreaser on them and do foaming on all of the deck that I can reach, and see how the foaming does on the deck. And then around the body and then around the engine. I'm just going to use the spray and see how it does. I'll give you a close-up look here so you can see the before and after. And hey, we'll get on it and see how it turns out. From what I've seen on the truck, I have high hopes that this will do a really good job. But yeah, let's get at it. Old Drippy, the John Deere LT190, is one dirty beast. Let me give you a walk around. Hold on a minute. Alright guys, so you can see the engine compartment is full of grease and grime. Like I said, I've never actually fully cleaned it. And look at the inside of the cover, the hood, the bonnet. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Yeah, all around the engine compartment's gross. You can see the deck, pretty nasty. So are the wheels. So, and the body's got a lot of dirt and grime on it. See, we got all this, I don't know. This is leftover duct tape. I do not expect it to clean that. That's asking a lot from a cleaner. But we're going to do the whole machine. This side doesn't get any better. In fact, you can see there's a lot of grease and grime on the motor over here too. Look at how thick it is in there. I mean, you can, it's just, you know. Yep. So anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me put you up someplace where you can watch the festivities. It says to thoroughly rinse off the wheel before you do it, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, all wheel, all the tire cleaner. It's a little bit harder for the truck. It's like night and day. I mean, it's coming to light. That's really well. Yeah, I guess Alright. Old Drippy. Let's take a little walk around. So I know it's wet, and I'll give you a look once it dries off. And I'm gonna let it dry naturally, not using, they recommend using a towel to help dry it off. I'm just gonna let it wind dry. But look at this engine compartment. I mean, you can even see the components before. That's amazing. I didn't have to do anything except rinse it off. Look at the inside of the cover. Yeah, and the frame, even the deck, which, you know, isn't pretty because it's got a lot of dings and stuff on it, cleaned up nice. But check this out. You can see the gas tank again. I didn't rub that very well or wash that very well, but yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Amazing. And you tell where somebody used a different paint to try to cover their work, which is fine. I mean, that's just, it's night and day to me. Alright, so filming does a nice job because you can really see where you're at, but the spray works just as well. Did a great job on the engine compartment. Amazing how well it cleaned it. It really transformed old Drippy from a pretty grimy lawn tractor to now a pretty clean one. And if I was to sell old Drippy, this would be real handy, because what I would do is clean it like this and then put some polish on the plastic part, polish it, put it on Marketplace and be ready to go for sale again. But I'm not. I'm keeping old Drippy. I've got too much time and effort invested into it. So yeah, for me, I give these cleaning products a big thumbs up. I think you need to follow the instructions. I think that's really important. But the bottles are right up front with what you need to do, and I tried to follow it the best I could. I deviated a couple spots, but I'll let you know where I did. But yeah, they're everything to advertise and better. It is a super clean, and these will become a part of my cleaning products. I work on a lot of my small engines, and often they're pretty nasty. So just before I tackle them, and maybe won't get as much crime on my tools and in my shop. So yeah, give this a big thumbs up. They sent me a hat and a t-shirt that did not sway my opinions. The opinions I express here are based on the results. So the results. I'm out here at my truck in my driveway. Get ready to wash it, and I got a new product I'm gonna try. Super clean. First thing I'm gonna try is the all-wheel cleaner. The other's a degreaser. We'll try that on the front grill, but I want to try this to see how it does on the wheels. So usually I wash top down and then the wheels last, but we're going to do the wheels first this time so we can get a good look at how this works. And the instructions are pretty easy. Basically, you do one wheel at a time, you spray them with cold water, you apply the tire cleaner, you wait 30 seconds and you rinse it off. If it's got grime on it, then it recommends that you do a light sponging or brushing. Got a brush out here in case I need to do that, but I'm gonna try it first with just applying and washing off. We'll see how it goes. So let me show you the tires so you can see what they look like before. Pretty grimy. That's the front. So on my front tires I get a lot of brake dust. It's the main thing, and sometimes some road tar. The rear tires, same thing. Mainly just some brake dust, but not as much. The front tire is definitely more. Let's check the other side. We'll do all four tires. So you can see the before. So there's a before. You can see what it looks like, all dusty. That's the rear. Now here's the other front. So this is what it looks like before you wet it down. You can see all this brake dust. That's brake dust right there. A lot of that. So, anyways, we'll give it a whirl. We'll just do tire by tire and see how it works. So, let's hop on this first tire right here. Let me wet it down real quick. I'll put some aside. So, it is a wheel cleaner, all wheel cleaner, so it's tire and wheel, I would assume. It even specifies it takes care of brake dust. Let's see what we can get here. You may say, hey, how much do you use? But on the other tire cleaner, that's about how much I put on. So let's wait about 30 seconds and see what we get. So giving it a little bit over 30 seconds. Let's rinse her off, see what it does. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, there's my hose. Look at that little brush. Let's put a little brush on that. Some of it is sticky. Let's see how it does. A little brush on it. Let's see. There you go. That's pretty amazing. So, some of this discoloration is not because of dirt. Because like the chrome's missing there. Some other places too. I mean, it's an older truck. 2017, but that definitely put a whooping on it there, didn't it? I think. Or let's try the back one. Let's see. And that's just weird. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I got no complaints there. That looks really good. Yes, they gave me a hat and a shirt to try it, but they didn't tell me what to say. So, I'm going to give my honest opinion. And I have used a lot of wheel cleaners. I can tell you some of them are for junk. Some of them are much better. So far, I'm impressed with this one because it's taken off some of the grime that I couldn't get off with my previous. And so I'm seeing things that I didn't see before. And you won't notice that because, you know, it's an 8-year-old wheel that I've been dealing with, you know, at least once, maybe twice a month cleaning. And, you know, you're not seeing that. So, anyway, so we'll do the side by side and see how it turns out. Super clean. They're in Minnesota. Yeah. Made in Eagan, Minnesota. Alright, folks. Truck's all cleaned up. This is how it looks. So I did put some wheel shine on, tire shine on it, but that's pretty good, right? I think it did a nice job. Yeah. I'm going to give the thumbs up to the wheel cleaner.